Good day, everyone. We are now moving on to the continuation of BPO Operations Management Component 6, Continuous Improvement Initiatives, which was supported last time by Ms. Julia Makuha. And here, we are focusing on Kaizen and Lean. On to the next slide. As you can see here, BPO Operations Management, Kaizen and Lean. Before I move on to the presentation of the topics, let me once again introduce myself. I am Zoe Jedvis Arachenza, currently a third-year student in BS Infotech, specializing in SMP or Service Management Program. One of my hobbies is playing badminton and riding downhills in bikes. Also play games and read novels a lot. Now, in the Component 6, Continuous Improvement Initiatives, which was supported last time by Ms. Julia Makuha. And here, we are focusing on Kaizen and Lean. On to the next slide. As you can see here, BPO Operations Management, Kaizen and Lean. Before I move on to the presentation of the topics, let me once again introduce myself. I am Zoe Jedvis Arachenza, currently a third-year student in BS Infotech, specializing in SMP or Service Management Program. One of my hobbies is playing badminton and riding downhills in bikes. Also play games and read novels a lot. Now, in the Component 6, which we recall of what Ms. Julia reported, we have the 5S, which are Seiri, meaning tidiness, Seiton, meaning orderliness, Seiso, meaning cleanliness, Seiketsu, meaning standardize, and finally, Shitsuke, meaning discipline. My topic, Kaizen and Lean, connects to this by emphasizing how productivity can be sustained and continuously improved through organized improvement efforts. Now, for the topical outlines. These objectives will guide our discussion. By the end of my presentation, you should understand what Kaizen and Lean mean, their main principle, the ways Lean aims to eliminate, and how both contribute to efficiency and improvement within the BPO industry. Next is here, we have the objectives. We will discuss the first part. First is define Kaizen and its key elements. Explain the concept and purpose of Lean. Identify the 8 deadly ways in Lean. 4. Compare the focus of Kaizen and Lean. And finally, recognize how these concepts apply in BPO operations. We have here now the Module 3 here, where we discuss the first part, Kaizen. And just a heads up, this is actually the continuation of BPO Operations Management Component 6, Continuous Improvement Initiatives, so it may or may not be a short topic to discuss, which was discussed last week by Ms. Julia Makuha. Let's move on. Now, the meaning of Kaizen. Kaizen is a Japanese term that means change for the better. It's a management policy that promotes continuous incremental improvement rather than big and sudden changes. Kaizen encourages all employees from top management to even the staff to constantly look for ways to improve their work. In a BPO setup, this could mean improving call handling procedures, customer interaction, or reducing small errors day by day. Now, as again, see here, Japanese is change for the better, philosophy of continuous improvement, emphasizing on focus on small gradual changes, which usually is like the term for slow and steady, and everyone is involved in the organization, from big to small. Now that we understand what Kaizen means, let's take a closer look at its 5 key elements. These elements should help guide organizations in maintaining continuous improvements and ensuring that every change made supports the overall goals of quality, efficiency, and teamwork. First on our list of the key elements of Kaizen is quality. Slide. The first element of Kaizen is quality. Every improvement, no matter how small, should aim to enhance the quality of the product or the service. In a BPO environment, this means ensuring that changes benefit the customer experience, whether it's by reducing the errors, improving call handlings, or delivering more accurate information. Second on our list of the key elements of Kaizen is effort. Now, effort is essential in Kaizen. Continuous improvement only works when employees are willing to take small steps every day. And when I say small steps, I mean very small. It's not about big changes, it's about consistency effect applied over time, which eventually leads to meaningful and sustainable results, especially in the long terms. Now, the third element is employee involvement. Now, Kaizen thrives when, as stated earlier, everyone is involved, from big to small. This element emphasizes that improvement is not just for the management or the frontline employees, but they also play a major role. They see the problems firsthand, so their suggestions and insights are valuable. This builds a culture of teamwork and shared responsibility. So the key elements of Kaizen is willingness to change. Now, continuous improvement requires openness. Employees and leaders must be willing to accept new methods, new workflows, or small adjustments. Resistance to change can slow down progress, so Kaizen encourages a mindset of adaptability and flexibility. Finally, on our list, the key elements of Kaizen is communication. The last and fifth element of Kaizen is communication. Sharing ideas, even issues, and improvements ensure that everyone understands what needs to be done. Communication helps align the team, avoid misunderstandings, and make it easier to implement consistent improvements across the organization. And now here we are after Kaizen is now Lean. And as usual, it is the continuation of the BPO Operations Management. Component 6, which is Continuous Improvement Initiatives. Next slide. Now, the meaning of Lean. Lean is a management method that originated from the TPS or Toyota Production System. Its main goal is to eliminate waste in every process while maintaining quality and maximizing value for the customers. In the context of the BPO industry, Lean principles are used to speed up service delivery, minimize any unnecessary steps, and ensure that every activity adds value to the client experience. Now, Lean focuses heavily on eliminating waste. Any activity that does not add value to the customer. There are 8 types of waste identified in Lean, and removing these help organizations become faster and more efficient, and of course, more cost-effective. Let's look at each waste in detail. The first on the 8 deadly wastes of Lean is number 1, overproduction. Now, overproduction happens when services or outputs are created earlier or in larger quantities than needed. In BPO context, this could mean generating any and all unnecessary reports or handling tasks that aren't even required yet. It wastes time and effort that could be used more on important activities, especially on earlier deadlines. Move on to the second 8 deadly waste of Lean is transportation. Now, transportation waste here refers to any unnecessary movement of materials, documents, and of course, information. In BPO operations and its context, this may happen when files are passed through many departments or tools, which slows down the process and increases the chance of errors happening. The third on our 8 deadly wastes of Lean is motion. Now, motion waste involves unnecessary physical or even digital movements. For example, employees switching between multiple systems repeatedly, going back and forth, or scrolling down endlessly through unorganized files. Minimizing motion helps reduce fatigue and saves time. Now to the fourth of the 8 deadly wastes of Lean, correction. Defects or correction waste occurs when mistakes happen and must be corrected immediately. In a BPO setting, this might be the wrong customer data, incorrect billing, or of course, the common is miscommunication. Eliminating this waste improves service quality, and reduces rework, especially in all projects or major. Now, to the fifth of the 8 deadly ways of Lean is overprocessing. Overprocessing includes anything more complicated than necessary or what should be. For example, requiring multiple approvals for just a simple request or adding unnecessary steps to a workflow. Reducing overprocessing helps streamline operations. Now, to the sixth of the 8 deadly ways of Lean, inventory. Now, inventory waste here refers to excess materials, backlog, or stored work. In BPO settings, this might mean too many pending tickets or excessive documentation that clutters the system. Managing workload efficiently prevents buildup. Now we're almost done to the 7th of the 8 deadly ways of Lean, waiting. Now, waiting waste happens when employees and especially the customers are stuck waiting, whether it's for approval, system loading, or any missing information. Reducing waiting time increases productivity and overall improves customer satisfaction. Finally, the 8th of the 8 deadly ways of Lean, unused employee ideas and talents. It's like unused talent is one of the biggest wastes in Lean. Employees often have ideas for improvement, but if their insights are ignored, opportunities for growth are also lost. Encouraging employees' participation leads to better ideas and, foster engagement. Now, this is personal of mine, additional info that isn't in the module, which is the difference between Kaizen and Lean. Now, Kaizen and Lean are closely related, but they differ in approach. Kaizen, as mentioned earlier, emphasizes continuous small improvements involving everyone in the organization, while Lean focuses on streamlining process and removing waste, which is of course the 8 deadly waste that I mentioned earlier. In short, Kaizen is about the mindset of improvement, while Lean is about the method to achieve efficiency. Let's move on to the application, or more specifically, its application, especially here in the BPO industry. Now, Kaizen here, regular team feedback and process updates, while Lean streamlined workflows and reduces idle time. In the BPO operations, Kaizen can be seen in team meetings where each employee suggests ways to improve daily workflows. Lean, on the other hand, can be applied by identifying repetitive or non-value tasks and, of course, automating them. Together, these two create efficient systems that improve productivity and, of course, as mentioned, and it's one of the most important, customer satisfaction. Now, to summarize here, once again, Kaizen focuses on small, continuous improvements, while Lean aims to remove waste and improve efficiency. The 8 ways guide companies in identifying what hinders productivity, especially in the bigger ones. And when used together, Kaizen and Lean build a culture of improvement and excellence, which are vital for maintaining competitiveness in the BPO industry, which is currently growing ever more than right now. And that's it for my presentation. Thank you so much for listening. Hope you have a great day.